One of the most encouraging for local basketball players in a long time will finally be here in the month of November, when some of the country's top ballers will unite for 2 days. Organizer of the tournament, Rawle Toney, mentioned that this is something he wanted to do for a long time, as he felt basketball is being left out.
The shortened version or the shortened format of that sport is being exploited, or more or less being really utilized by the federations and private promoters, and really pushing it. For example, T20 cricket, we know cricket in a conventional form, but there's T20, and T20 cricket is really about entertainment and partying while still focusing on those who love the sport. 3-on-3 basketball is no different. If you look at the big three that is being played in the US, and Hercules would expand more on FIBA, where what FIBA is actually doing with 3-on-3 basketball, Guyana is being really left behind.
He explained that each game will be 10 minutes long, and persons who are not even basketball fans would still be able to enjoy the atmosphere. He described the 3-on-3 as the T20 of basketball, since it comprised similar rules as compared to the usual format of the game. The last major tournament held under the Moccasin brand was hosted in 2013. Head coach of the Guyana senior men's team, Junior Hercules, at the launch, encouraged future organizers and corporate Guyana to get on board in the 3-on-3 basketball action, which is the fastest growing outdoor sport in the world.
FIBA will endorse the tournament, which simply means that all the stats, persons can actually go on FIBA.com and you'll be able to access information specific for the tournament. Of course, it's 4 players per team. At any given time, 3 persons are on the court. Now, it's not specific to gender, so by default, if a team could combine both a female and a male, there's nothing suggesting that a male and female cannot play in this format of the game. So it's pretty exciting, it's pretty fast.
Toney added that the tournament has received the blessings of the Guyana Amateur Basketball Federation and their officials, and will be played under FIBA 3-on-3 rules. The tournament will be registered on Planet 3-on-3 on FIBA website, which will catapult it onto the international spectrum.
The tournament will be registered on Planet 3x3 on FIBA, and that in itself would put the tournament in an international spectrum. So let's say the federation has to select a national team in a month, or right after this tournament, they would turn to the Rawle Toney Classic to select those teams or select those players to represent Guyana going forward, which is huge in itself. And this is not selective. As Hercules said, it is open to every single organizer to register your tournament with Planet 3-on-3. It's not very hard, and I'm happy that the sponsors would have come on board and ensuring that this tournament will be a success.
With $300,000 up for grabs in the round-robin knockout tournament, the team finishing second will pocket $100,000 and third place $50,000. The player deemed the most valuable player in the final will receive a pair of basketball sneakers of their choice. The tournament will be played on November 9th and 10th, and with the possibility of 2 teams from Suriname coming for the tournament. For HGP Sport, I am Stanford Howard.